What's going on, people? How you were filming that door at the beginning. That was last video. See, now I come out of here. That cameraman, you're killing me. You're killing me. But you know what else is killing me? This little hashtag called Gamergate. Now I know. Some of you are gonna say, "Dear God, Winrar, how could you? You were going to go against the gamers. We knew it all along. You were nothing but a fraud." And to that I say, hold on. Let's take ample time to assess the situation at hand. This isn't an anti-Gamergate onslaught. This is going to be a verbal acid rain pouring down upon all of you in the Gamergate phenomena. This is actually going to be a couple of observations that I'm going to be throwing out to the peanut gallery, and I want to see what you guys think of it. Now, I understand that this is about ethics in video game journalism. Correct? Correct. This is about people not having the intestinal fortitude to stick by their guns, to stick to their journalistic integrity, backing their resume, backing their credentials, keeping everything on the up and up, being transparent, being forthright with their consumer base, their viewer base, their readers, etc., etc. This is about journalists not having the nerve, having the backbone to stand up for not just what is right, but standing up for the truth, what we all came there to read, see, view. However, why is it that when Gamergate is brought up, whether it's by an anti-Gamergater or a Gamergate supporter, we are talking about fucking wastebaskets? And when I say wastebaskets, I'm talking about things that don't matter as it pertains to ethics in journalism. And, for the longest time, I've had to say this. Video game journalism has been trash. It's been kaput Nozorski. It has been bottom 5 behavior. Because, ladies and gentlemen, it's awe-inspiring to me that Mortal Kombat X could be released on the PC and play about as well as this. You don't play the wall. You don't play the door. You could have glitches in your new releases. You could be like, I'm going to open a door. Just corrupted my save data by opening this door. If you want to keep your save data, open this door. But ladies and gentlemen, you could have characters not load. You could have the PC version of your fighting game zoomed in like this, where this is all you can see, and this is all you can look at, and this is all you got. But it will still get 8 out of 10s, 9 out of 10s. You remember when The Last of Us came out? Hey man, what's going on? Yo, I got the chapter 2, yeah, no! My save data got deleted though, so I'm gonna have to start over. But still 9 out of 10, still fantastic scores because of what the game could be. Not what was released, but what the game should be at optimal conditions. We have yearly releases of Madden games, yearly releases of Call of Duty, games with glitches, bugs, companies actually banning people for reporting aforementioned glitches. But the reviewers will still give them 9s and 10s, year in and year out, no matter how many features they cut from the game of the yesteryear and are now going to try to repackage to you as DLC. Even if the game is bare bones at launch and they string you along with more DLC in terms of price than the actual game was itself. You pay 60 at launch, you pay 20 here, you pay 20 there, you pay 20 here, you pay 20 there, you pay 20 here, and you're already $200 in the hole when you started with a $60 base purchase. And ladies and gentlemen, we're on our way to that, especially with a game called Destiny. Yet the game will still get these extravagant scores months after release. But all that aside, gaming journalism is a whole, and unfortunately it is a fabled footnote, and it has never been a sanctuary of integrity. Now the reason why I say all that, and the reason why I've blown all of this into this big bubble so you can all see that it's more than just this huge anti-social justice warrior push that a lot of you seem to be on, is how come when a social justice warrior, even if they have nothing to do with Gamergate, even if they're not a gaming journalist, they don't report, they just make a simple tweet on Twitter, Some of you people are going after them like they're the big Balboski. Like they're the prize. They're just as irrelevant as every peon under the sun. There are these things called a distraction. They don't matter, although some of you would like to get on there and be the first to report on them on Twitter because you think that will somehow get you all in the buddy-buddy system and that'll make you the new supreme leader of Gamergate. Because it's like, what, 6,000 of you guys now? And I know none of you guys take that role seriously, but I'm just saying, you know who you are. We'll have a simple retweet from one Donald Trump retweeting a fellow Gamergator, and all of a sudden it's, no, why? No, Gamergate supports Donald Trump. Donald Trump supports Gamergate. I can't do it anymore. Gamergate has finally torn me apart. But then in the same breath, you'll have people who see aforementioned freak out, and they won't actually say, no, we want to explain it to you. We're not going to say that, no, not everyone in Gamergate supports Donald Trump. We're not even saying the people in Gamergate who support Donald Trump have anything to do with the actual Gamergate issue, because it's just Donald Trump. He has nothing to do with the Gamergate issue. But instead of, breaking it down to a science, telling everybody and being forthright like you want all your gaming journalists to be, it's basically this. I heard somebody was leaving Gamergate. I heard. You leaving Gamergate? What's going on, man? You leaving Gamergate? You're just an attention whore, dude. You're just an attention whore. Get out. We don't need you. You're nothing more than a peasant. You're feeble-minded. You're weak. You're never part of the cause. You're never down with the crew. Long live Gamergate. Word up. And then you proceed to live on your daily lives. Because what I've evaluated through Twitter. Now, this is the sum of the Gamergate people I've talked to. Some of you guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Some of you guys are definitely in Gamergate. This is the first time you've been socially accepted by a social group in any way, shape, or form. Oh, it's true. Oh, it's damn true. Yes, I'm quoting Kurt Angle. You best I am. He's an Olympic gold medalist. And ladies and gentlemen, I believe if he's an Olympic gold medalist, I believe he's qualified to tell me how to have intestinal fortitude. So I'm going to have the balls to say it. Some of you guys are really only here because it's the first time you've been socially accepted by any social group, whether it was online or off. Now I know some of you are going to say, that's just a cheap shot at Gamergate. How dare you? And you're going to go on this long tangent about how that doesn't matter and how that's not really a significant thing and that's not something you should be talking about. But that's just the thing. If anyone says anything negative about Gamergate, even if there's some truth put into it, you guys will spend more time being fixated on that than the issue you're supposed to be focusing on. That journalistic integrity in your journalism. But no, let it be known that you would rather call someone a whale or a meth addict, even though all they've done was make a block bot for idiots. They're not really a journalist. They're just kind of there. Then you'll have those developers who you want to jump all over, and you'll sit there and say, you know what? You're a bad person because you were trying to promote Depression Quest, a game by Zoe Quinn. Let's be honest here. There's people out there that like Depression Quest. Let's say I like Depression Quest. I don't. But let's say I did, and I said it was a great game. The fact that some people would come after me for having that opinion should be slapped. I'm not sitting here saying, yeah, dog, she said, she was going to light this up right here, this crotch rocket, this Crockett rocket. I gave it a good review. I just gave it a good review because I liked the game and I genuinely was a fan of it. Not saying I am, because I'm not, but if I was, the fact that people come at me and say that I'm insane is ludicrous. Hell, there's some people who actually went as far as to go say, fuck Brianna Wu's game. Brianna Wu's game ain't shit. And they never played the game. Yet, in and of the same breath, they'll sit there and tell those people who reviews they respect, you have to play the whole game before you review it. But, as we all know, you don't have to do that when it's a person that you don't like. Now, granted, I don't like Brianna Wu either because she's plumb loco. She has already proven time and time again that she should just be discredited as soon as she opens her mouth or posts a tweet. But that is not the point. Most of you people will spend a lot of time focusing on her. She's a footnote. She's irrelevant. She means nothing at this juncture. She is garbo. She has exposed herself time and time and time and time and time again. But I guess if the Ralph retort keeps talking about it, you guys are all A-okay to just sign right up and re-enlist in the Gamergate troops. Now, Gamergate, in and of itself, some people would like to say, it's a harassment movement. And in that case, it's just as much of a harassment movement as the Islamic faith is a terrorist movement. Now, I know some of you are saying, well, I'm going to step in some boundaries here. Don't worry, I'm going to tie this all together in a nice big bow for you guys. Put it on top of Birdo's head. You guys will like it. So with that said, as we all know, everyone's like, oh my God, you got ISIS. No, how dare you. ISIS, oh my God. And then there was Al-Qaeda. The Islamic faith is evil, according to American politics, and honestly, many politics abroad that are not driven by the Islamic faith. People think that all the Islamic people out there, all the Muslims are radical. Much like how a few, let's be honest, brain-dead Gamergaters have painted your image as all about the dank memes and the trolling and ha 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 without actually getting to the forefront of the issue. And to be fair, you had your Davis Arini, you've had your Rams Ragulia, you had that guy that came on my stream talking about how I'm going to hell because I called Brianna Wu a she instead of a he, and because I'm quote-unquote caving into social justice warriors by calling Brianna Wu a she and not a he and not using the quote-unquote proper pronoun. Not only am I going to hell, I'm a in-the-closet SJW. Which, I guess if he wants to go with that, I mean, I guess he could. I mean, his username is John Connor. Originality was probably not his strong suit, but it's okay. Because moving forward, I want to ask you all this. When it comes to Gamergate, where were you guys through all the years of GamePro magazine doing all these schlock reviews? Back when we used to get our gaming magazines in the mail, before we just went online and just went to whatever publication. I mean, after all, let's remember something here, folks. You guys always say, if you don't like it, don't buy it, don't support it. Yet, when a lot of these people who, I don't know, what's the word, upset you, the first thing you do is give it all the attention in the world to keep it relevant. It's always been baffling to me. But at the same time, you always bash Gawker Media for being this garbage and being this schlock and being this terrible. But there's people on Gawker Media who, honestly, aren't bad. They're regular average Joes just trying to get their paycheck, but you don't care about them. They don't matter. You guys are irrelevant, but these guys over here, they dictate all of what Gawker Media is all about. And to be fairly honest, a lot of them are their higher-ups. So I'm not just excusing Gawker as a whole. But when you guys are like, fuck Gawker, fuck all the writers, keep in mind that when you say fuck all the writers, it's just the same as when those social justice warriors say fuck all of Gamergate because a few of you acted out on it. I'm just saying. Also, if Gamergate was so strong and so high on their moral fiber, I want you to get a good look at this one. How come the reason why most Gamergaters left, or especially your big ones left, were things that had nothing to do with Gamergate? Ooh, somebody got fingered on cam. Ooh, someone made a retweet of a Gamergater that you don't agree with. Hell, we retweet stuff all the time. Doesn't mean we agree with it. Sometimes we retweet it because we're like, look at this garbage. You see this idiot? But I guess we'd agree with that too. But this video has gone on long enough. It's time for me to trick or treat. Got a sweet tooth. Don't ask. I know it's only September. I get an early start. See the stomach? Doesn't get this way on its own. Don't film that door anymore.